What is going on, everybody? Welcome to some more Jack of all trades content. Quick follow-up video here on Forge versus Motherly Love for making your tank build even better with the shield specifically. Let's look at how these special attributes of these named pieces impact the shield health. Alright, so now I've swapped over some pieces to make it look like the LegHeart build that I just posted and I was getting this question on. Go check out the build guide. And we have the small shield. So, with the small shield and the way I've set up the build with the Motherly Love, we're looking at 5.252. Okay? Now, if we swap over to the R&K, now that we got the R&K, let's see what it looks like. Now, remember, before we had 5.252, now it's at 5.439. So, we're actually getting some more health from the R&K in this situation. But, watch this. So if we swap over to the big shield, this is with the Forge, we're at 14,859 with the Forge. And now if we swap over back to the Motherly Love, $14,885. That's actually a lot closer than it was with the small shield. So to be honest, I don't know what's going on there with the shield differences between the big shield and the small shield and how it's impacting. I would say you definitely need to try it out on your build. Alright, so looking at the build, this is my Instigator tank build. If you haven't seen it, go check out the build guide and see it in action in the gameplay. Absolute beast. But we are going to use it to showcase the changes in our shield health. Right now it's at 14.86 million, and this is including the 50% shield health from Foundry. So we already have that going on here. Now, our tier 6 shield, if we swap and go to the Forge, which is giving us 50% shield health, you'll notice that it goes up to 16.1, 16.2 million health, right? And the tier is the same. Now, if we put this to another piece of Foundry and then swap in the Motherly Love, okay, which is giving us 10% skill health, but that's also going to impact the health of our shield skill. It goes up to 16.3, almost 16.35, right? So this is actually impacting our shield more, making our shield healthier than running the R&K. But it's actually a different story, because the shield health that you get from the R&K is adding to the 50% shield health from the Foundry Bulwark gear set. And so we're getting diminishing returns. So in conclusion, I will say this. Typically, I'm going to go with the Motherly Love instead of the R&K, although you saw in that particular use case of having the small shield on that LegHeart build, it actually made our shield healthier to go with the Forge. But at the end of the day, you have to look at the brand set as well. And incoming repairs on the R&K is not going to impact the Artificer repair skills that are going to your shield. Incoming repairs only impact the heals that are going to you, your body, and your armor. Whereas the Motherly Love is coming with repair skills, which is what we want to roll onto the piece anyway, because that's what's going to increase over here our skill repair, which is how much it's going to refresh our shield every 10 seconds. So Motherly Love, I think, is definitely the play. Now you guys know, a little bit of a weird interaction, but Motherly Love is the way.